Good morning. In our series of interviewing all the teachers that we've placed all over the world, this is the latest one. So please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Salome Lesiani and I am from South Africa. I'm an English teacher in Kurayat.
Wonderful. So whereabouts is Kurayat?
Kurayat is in northern part of Saudi Arabia, which is about 30 kilometers away from the border of Jordan.
And which company are you working for?
I'm working for TOP, the Oxford Partnership.
And are you enjoying your time?
Absolutely loving it. I'm loving every moment of working for TOP.
Well, brilliant to hear. So I think you know the next question. Tell me all about it. Why is it so wonderful?
Well, personally for me, I like that it's a small city, so it's not very busy. Our apartment is located in a very quiet area as well. So you can just walk by yourself, go to the shops, you don't need to be accompanied. Yeah, it's very safe. It's safe. If you walk by yourself, it's safe because also when we step out, if we're going to work or we're going shopping, immediately when you step out, you get into the bus or into the car, so you don't need to wait for the car or for the taxi far away from the. Is that okay?
Okay. So talk to me about, so when you first you accepted the job, you arrived in Saudi. I mean, how did TOP welcome you? I mean, what did they do?
Actually, what I liked with TOP from the beginning was that when I first saw or read about TOP positions, when I went online to read about it, I was able to find videos of teachers. I was able to find all the information that I could possibly need to get. And I was just able to make a decision right there and then. So when I first arrived, I arrived in Sakaka in Juve Airport, and their drivers are very professional. That's what I liked also. They were waiting there for me with my name and the company name. So I was not even confused if this person is waiting for me or not, because I could see the Oxford Partnership and then I could see my name there. And they drove me to my apartment. Everything was there, literally everything. The apartment that I was taken to, no one had been there before, so everything was new. I loved it. Everything was new. So yeah, I could settle in right from the beginning.
Okay.
And yeah, the HR lady communicated with me, Temi. She communicated with me, just asking me if everything is all right, letting me know she will come and see me. So really, it was a very professional welcome and a lovely gesture from the company.
Wonderful, wonderful. So talk to me about a typical day in your life when you're teaching. What do you do?
Right. A typical day, what we do in Kurayat, we start our work 8 o'clock. All our classes begin at 8 o'clock. So we leave the apartment around 7:10 in the morning with the bus, all of us in the bus. We get to work about 15 minutes or so. Then we have around about 30 minutes or so to prepare for the class. And we'll be having a break for breakfast break, which is 10 o'clock until 10:20. Then we go to class. So throughout those hours, we are in class until the break. And then we go back to 12:20. That's when we're having our lunch. That's when we get to have our admin time as teachers, and we all leave the campus at 4:30. So what I like is that our schedules are divided into skills. So you focus the skills on reading, on speaking, on listening, or on grammar. So it's very much organized for students as well. And we also have what we call Canvas. It was recently introduced here. So what we have on Canvas are actually materials that we use, lesson plans. So let's say, for example, now that it's weekend, I just go on Canvas, I check what are the content that I need to be teaching next week, the lesson plans. I get everything from there, and I just plan according to what I need to teach. It's very organized. That's what I like about it. Yeah, so that's my typical day.
Okay, wonderful. No, sounds excellent. So when you first arrived in Saudi, obviously, Saudi Arabia, to a lot of people, it sounds like a very, a different culture and country to where they currently live. I mean,
right.
Have you fitted in? Have you found any cultural difficulties, or, I mean, what are your thoughts?
Well, before I joined TOP, I was in Saudi Arabia for about 3 years. So when I came here, it was easier for me to adapt to this part of Saudi. But first time when I came to Saudi, it was a bit of a, culture shock because I was not used to seeing everyone covered and people doing things separately like that. But I was able to just immediately get on with it because I had to read up before coming here. So yeah.
Okay.
I settled in quite well.
Okay, lovely. Well, look, before we go, and thank you ever so much, is there anything else that you think that prospective teachers need to know before they either start working for the Oxford Partnership or before they come to work up in the north of Saudi?
Oh yeah, well, when people come to TOP, they just need to be aware that they might be moved across the colleges, because we've got about 4 colleges or campus in Kurayat, in Sakaka, in Arar, and in Medina. So you get to be moved according to, let's say, the number of students the college has. So if there are limited number of students, then you'll be moved to another college. So with me, for instance, I've been to Arar and I've been to Sakaka, and now I'm in Kurayat. But all these colleges, I loved them. I did love them. I loved the apartments as well. I loved the areas. So what I would say is, if someone wants to come to work in Saudi, they must just be prepared to have a relaxed time. There isn't really much out there. Well, it depends on if you are very social, But with me, for example, I'm not very social, so I love just spending time cooking or reading. So have yourself whatever things you want to do in your free time. And I would definitely say, if you want to study, coming to Saudi would be a definitely good time for you to be studying while you are working here, because you've got plenty of time to catch up on your studies. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, Salome, thank you ever so much for your time. It's really much appreciated, and I'm sure that everyone who's watching this, who's thinking of working as a teacher in one of Oxford Partnership's female colleges, will also be very grateful too. So thank you again. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Manu.